Hello, hello everybody. Welcome along to Paul Ricard. It's the French Grand Prix. We're back racing in France after a year's absence in 2020, and we've reached round 7 in this 2021 season, and it's the first of a triple header in the next couple of weeks that could have a big implication on the title fights. We're here at Le Castellet, and in France, the birthplace of motor racing, the earliest events, a city-to-city events. The 80-mile Paris-Rouen event was the first of those. Rouen, one of many venues that's hosted the French Grand Prix in the past. The circuit Paul Ricard, the 7th different track to host a French Grand Prix, and it's hosted 16 in total, the second most. Here's the track distance now, 3.6 miles. This is one of 247 configurations at the circuit Paul Ricard. It's got 2 DRS zones along the main straight and the back Mistral straight as well, where the wind is blowing in the drivers' faces as they head towards Seine Corner. It's a tailwind down into turn 1. You've got to watch your braking, just like Sebastian Vettel needed to in 2018 when he hit Valtteri Bottas, spun the Mercedes round and picked up a penalty for his troubles. And what about Pierre Gasly and Esteban Ocon, 2 Frenchmen crashing out on the first lap of their home Grand Prix in that very same year. Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris are teammates now. They were battling for 7th place in 2019. Ricciardo managed to finish 7th but picked up 2 penalties and eventually was out of the points. The tyre compounds, we've talked a lot about tyres this weekend, slap bang in the middle of the Pirelli range. C2 is the hard, C3 the medium, C4 is the soft. The pressures have been raised after Baku, another 2 psi at the rear tyres. Pirelli just making sure that the tyres are grid for the 5th time in 2021. Charles Leclerc will start 7th alongside Lando Norris, still Q3 at every race this season. Fernando Alonso is 9th, Daniel Ricciardo is 10th, so it's McLaren, Alpine to complete the top 10 and top 11 with Esteban Ocon alongside Sebastian Vettel. Antonio Giovinazzi starts unlucky 13th for the first time in his Formula 1 career. He has George Russell for company ahead of Mick Schumacher, who got out of Q1 for the first time in Formula 1, and Nicholas Latifi, who missed out on Q2 by 0.02 of a second. Kimi Raikkonen starts 17th alongside Nikita Mazepin, who's 18th. Then it's Lance Stroll in 19th and Yuki Tsunoda, who starts from the pit lane after they changed the gearbox in his